Any moment now. Should be live. Kermit says it's time. It must be time. Any moment now. Any moment now. Come on, Kermit. All right, we are live. Hello, can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you feel me? What's going on, people? Very soon, in 9 minutes, we will be getting into today's themed stream. The stream theme is animals, songs about animals. I'm going to try not to go off on too many animal tangents, but I can make zero promises about that. Hello, Pete, Rene, Pyrola, Jay. What's up, Katrine? How's it going? Hello, Denise. Man, Pete says, I screwed up and requested 2 tracks for tonight. I'm already on top of it. I've got your new Buy Me a Coffee and put them in there. That last request particularly, I feel, might make me cry, mate. I love that song very much. But thank you. I'm really, really looking forward to it. Rene says, it's never a good thing when your neighbour knocks on your door to ask if water is supposed to be running out your garage. No, everything moved out of the way for the plumber, waiting. Oh, hot water heater gave up finally. That's not fun. That's not fun at all. That is no way to spend a Thursday. Greetings from Oxford. Pyrola has landed. How is Oxford feeling for you, Pyrola? Are you liking it there? You've been to Oxford before, haven't you? It's a beautiful, beautiful place. Lots of people riding around on bikes, very studious, very safe, lots of amazing architecture. A really, really nice place to be. Pete says, Pyrola, you're about 29 miles away from where I live. Yeah, crazy. And I will be coming to see you, Pyrola, in Oxford in, what's it, about 12, 13 days from now to see the Longest Johns. Looking forward to that. That's going to be a great evening. That's KT Frog to you. Pyrola says, I'm very sorry about one of my songs. I'm intrigued. Pyrola says, it's good so far in Oxford. Haven't been out much yet. Well, hopefully the weather is very, very nice for you and you get the best of Oxford. Oxford's best on a sunny day, I think. That's when it really comes to life. So, we're going to be talking about animals. I'm a big fan of animals, always been very interested in them. What kind of animal do you see yourself as if you were to be anthropomorphized into one? I've always fancied myself as perhaps a panda bear or something, kind of docile bear, I think. I do love honey. I have been known to occasionally eat honey straight from the pot. So maybe a bit of a Winnie the Pooh kind of situation. Worst people to be, I think. He's quite the Zen master, Winnie the Pooh. I actually bought a book recently called The Tao of Pooh about Taoism through the learnings and teachings of Winnie the Pooh. He's really quite the scholar, the philosopher, and the great mind. Jay says, think I'd like to switch one of mine. Found a more appropriate song after I'd sent mine. Sure thing. What would you like to switch, Jay? Pyrola says, Yasmin is going to come visit us on Saturday. Fantastic. Pyrola is a rat. What kind of a rat? Like, I've met some lovely rats in my time. A sort of Ratatouille style rat, perhaps. A little Remy, you know? So I'm going to read the songs out now and see if you have made a request and I do not read it out. Just have a good old scream at me. We've got Depeche Mode, Muse, Rimsky-Korsakov, ABBA, El Pony Pisador, How to Stream Your Dagger, The Hound and the Fox, 2 of. We've got Atheist, Animal, Nightwish, The Crow, the Owl and the Dove, How to Destroy Angels. We got Bob Marley, Kermit the Frog, yeah, Temple of the Dog, Avatar, 2 of Avatar. We've got some Longest Johns here. We've got some Seth Lakeman, Green Jelly, Paul McCartney, The Who, Foo Fighters, The Foos, you know. Beastie Boys, the Osmonds, and Kate Bush. Is there anything missing from that list that you have requested that I did not read out? Jay says, I'll send the link in Twitch. Nice one. Pyrola says, a bouncy, happy rat that likes climbing. Awesome. That's brilliant. Renee is a house cat. I love my naps. It'd be good to be a house cat, wouldn't it? I've been jealous of a fair few cats I've met in my life. Hello, Joe. Hey, Joe. How's it going? Pyrola says, the how to stream your Darga is Sean Darga and the Longest Johns. Gotcha. Cool beans, cool beans. We're live in 4 minutes over on twitch.tv/Peace Beats with Dan, getting into some reactions on this themed Thursday. Songs about animals. Lots of animal chats to be going on. Daga, thank you, not Darga. Hello, RP. RP realized that has the wrong link for my video, for his video. Do you prefer album cover or fan-made video? Depends on the fan-made video, really. If you think it's good, we can go for that. I'll do a quick run through again. Now we have a few more in the chat just to make sure I haven't missed any requests. Depeche Mode, Muse, Rimsky-Korsakov, ABBA, El Pony Pisador, How to Stream Your Daga, The Hound and the Fox, The Hound and the Fox, Atheist, Nightwish, How to Destroy Angels, Bob Marley, Kermit the Frog, KT Frog, Temple of the Dog, Avatar, Longest Johns, Seth Lakeman, Green Jelly, Paul McCartney, The Who, The Foos, Foo Fighters, Beastie Boys, The Osmonds, Kate Bush. Official fan-made video that won the competition? Hell yeah, RP, definitely. Joe says, Green Rico, my friend made a request just minutes ago. Can you put those after mine, please? We're watching together. As in, like, straight after yours? Sure thing. I know which ones those were. He requested an absolute tune by the Foo Fighters, one of my favorites from them. Now, your requests were Depeche Mode and Muse. So I'll put his request straight after that. And the Beastie Boys, yeah. Mom, you're just jealous. It's the Beastie Boys. Wicked. Sorted for you there. Tell you what, RP, just throw the link in the chat in Twitch. That'll be the quickest way for me to grab it, if that's okay. Discord can be a bit tricky sometimes. It doesn't always open on my computer, and then I end up having to send it from my phone and get it on, like, sending it. It turns into a whole thing. So that would be easiest for me, if that's okay for you. Cool. All right, we're live in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Crazy at the moment. I have just been frantic for the last hour or so packing, and it's such a weird thing to pack for. I did in the bid to save money, right? I got a special train ticket through a website called SeatFrog. This is not sponsored by SeatFrog. And they will give you a train ticket before a certain time for like a heavily discounted price, but you don't know what the time's going to be until 24 hours before. And so I am going to London tomorrow morning at 8:30 in the morning, which is totally unnecessary. And I'm just going to be spending the whole day in London, sat drinking coffee, probably sat in the park or something, relaxing, and then meeting up with Mr. Pete later on. Got the address for that, and then off to the big push gig. Meanwhile, my wife Amy is going to a completely different place where I will be meeting her past midnight that evening, tomorrow evening, after the big push gig, because the morning after that we need to rehearse and then go and perform a concert, and then we have another concert the next day. So it's like, what do I pack to? I'm not going to bring my guitar to the big push gig and walk around London with it all day. I'm not going to bring a toothbrush to the big push. You know what I mean? I might turn up there with a flipping suitcase at this rate, but I will work it out. I've been running about trying to Trying to sort it all out. Thank you, Pyrola. Ding, ding, ding. It is Twitch time. Time for me to stop waffling and whinging and get into some music. Okay. Let's get into it, everybody. I'll see you on twitch.tv/Peace Speaks with Dan. Let's get into some music, some songs about animals. Peace and love, everybody. Let's go.